The Philadelphia 76ers have the best bench in the NBA right now. Right now, the Philadelphia 76ers have the best bench in the NBA. Let's talk about it. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to Philly Talk with MK. It's your boy MK. Just a quick reminder for you guys to hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, so when I upload and it'll go live, you'll be instantly notified. Smash that like button for the Sixers, and for you guys to follow me on Twitter and Instagram down below in the description. If you're not following me on Twitter, you're really missing out. As of right now, the Philadelphia 76ers have the best bench in the NBA. They have the highest points per game with 53.8 or 54 or 53.3, however you like it, points per game. They're really balling out. I freaking love it, guys. I love it because the trade deadline is just around the corner. It's next week. And the Sixers bench, they're like, okay, we're on a trading block here. We got to go off right now. We got to show the world that we can do it. And with our starter out, with our superstar out, Embiid, now's our time. So for the last five games, the Sixers bench have been going off. It's insane. Sixers versus the Pacers, they scored 67 points out of 130. Sixers versus the Utah Jazz scored 35 though out of 131 down game. Sixers versus Chicago, they scored 55 out of 127. Sixers versus Washington, they scored 56 out of 127. And Sixers versus San Antonio, they scored 56 out of 134. Guys, that's insane. That's incredible. Out of these last 5 games, they averaged at least 53 points per game. That is insane, guys. And the best part is, it can come from anybody. Anybody on our bench can go off. Furkan Korkmaz, the last 2 to 4 games, he's been shooting lights out from 3. 4 for 4 from 3. 4 for 5 from 3. 1 for 6, 1 for 1. Something like that. But hey, Korkmaz is going off. And the haters are like, we still need to trade him. We still need to cut him. That may be true. But hey, he's putting up stats. He's shooting it lights out from beyond the three-point line. And that's what we need, right? With Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid, we need three-point shooters. Korkmaz has been that for the last 4 to 5 games. He's been that, guys. Exactly. So, I don't care about his defense. If he can put up the points, like 18 points, 14 points, 16 points. If he can put up these points, guys, GG, it's over. Korkmaz has been shooting lights out. Lights out. Tony Bradley, he had the one 7 for 7 game, 14 points, 8 boards, something like that. And he's still been getting boards and getting buckets. That's exactly what we need to see out of Tony Bradley with Joel Embiid out. And Dwight Howard getting like all these rebounds, all these putback dunks, these alley-oop dunks from Shake Milton to Tobias Harris. Like, Dwight Howard has been that energy bunny, you know, like the commercial, the Energizer bunny, that battery. That has been Dwight Howard, that energy off the bench. He's been dunking, facing the other team. Like, I freaking love it out of Dwight Howard, guys. I freaking love it out of Dwight Howard. Like, you gotta give credit when credit is due with Dwight Howard here. Like, I've been seeing on Twitter sometimes, it's like Dwight Howard has not been playing his best. He's playing a really good role player veteran that we need right now. What we need, Dwight Howard's been that. Shake Milton's been like off and on. He's been off and on here and there. Like, he had 8 points, 18, 26, like 16 points. He's been like off and on, which is good. He was my lock for $6 million a year. But if he's going off and on, he's going to lose it to Jordan Clarkson. So Shake Milton needs to still put his foot on the gas. his foot on the gas and just let him go with it. Let Shake Milton create some shots, from the mid-range, cross over somebody, just let Shake Milton do his thing. If once he does his thing, he is perfect. He is good, what we need for our bench. Matisse Thybulle on the defensive end, he had 3 steals in the first quarter, 4 steals, 3 steals, 1 block, 2 blocks. He's been a defensive threat. I love it. And last night, he's been nailing shots from the 3-point line. I think he was 2 for 2 for the 3-point line. If he can shoot like that and play defense like this, he's going to be a valuable asset. He's a valuable asset now, but I'm saying he's going to be more of a valuable asset when the time comes around in the playoffs and when we need defense and shooting. So Matisse Thybulle has to keep shooting lights out. He has to keep shooting lights out. He does. And don't even get me started with my shot. Just please don't. Alright, you want me to? He sucks. I freaking hate him. I hate Mike Scott. Trade deadline is coming. Get Mike Scott out of there. Let's try to include him in a trade for a backup point guard or another stretch 4. Because Mike Scott is not that. Mike Scott is 6'8", 6'9", and he's not getting rebounds. He's not really making shots. So, Mike Scott sucks. Get rid of him, please. I don't want to see him in a Sixers uniform again. I'm not treating him like a Raul Neto level, but hey, get him out of this team, out of this franchise. I don't want him here. I don't want Mike Scott here anymore. I just don't. The bench has been looking really good defensively. They've been going on long runs, a 15-8 run, or I think I saw a 17-5 run, something like that. They've been going on runs. They've been hot throughout the course of the game. The bench has really been it. Now with Joel Embiid being out for 2 to 3 weeks due to that bone bruise, we need the bench to keep on doing this. We need the bench to keep averaging 53 to 54 points per game. We need that from this bench. We need that. So for the last 5 games, a 5-game winning streak, the bench has been a real big part of that. Really has. And with Ben Simmons needs to take more of an aggressive role, and with Tobias Harris scoring 23 points last night, the bench is doing their part. Because we're going to need help from everybody with Joel Embiid being out. So the bench is really doing that. I freaking love this bench right now. Got to keep rolling with it. And now with the Knicks, we need the bench to do even better. Because I really don't want to lose to the Knicks. I really do not. I really do not want to lose to the Knicks. Sorry guys who's ever Knicks fans. I can't stand it. But you guys have been playing well. I think you're 20-19 right now. I think you're in the 7th or 6th seed, something like that. So, I just want the Sixers to have a good bench coming tomorrow night. That's what I need for the Sixers to beat the New York Knicks. Have the bench, have Ben Simmons go off. That's what I need. And with the trade deadline coming, I'm really concerned. Well, not concerned. I'm what's the word I'm looking for? I'm really interested on how how Daryl Morey is going to trade the bench or trade the pieces to make this team even better come trade deadline. So I'm really excited for that. I'm really interested in seeing what Daryl Morey does to this bench. I really am, with this bench playing so well right now. So, yeah, the best bench in the NBA right now. Lock it, stamp it. Best bench in the league right now. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, smash that like button, follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and yeah, MK out. Go Sixers!